Speaker, sir, as well the honorable members, LO, Dr. Mukul Sama, and who had moved this court motion, and also our honorable member, Bob Wright, sir, will Marbining. It is really a fact to see that things are reality, especially when we come to this very prime subject, the police department. It is a policy matter, in fact, no doubt. The matter relates to the sad, shocking, untimely death of 25 years old Kong Darisha Lingdo Kinchi and her 2-month-old son, who were found dead on the morning of 2nd March 2025 under unnatural circumstances at a shallow reservoir in Langtor village of eastern West Khasi Hills. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, just 2 days ago, even as this August House was still in session, residents of Langtor village from all walks of life, including students, women, social workers, and NGOs, have come out onto the street in large numbers at the public rally held at the village to demand justice for Kong Darisha and her child. Mr. Speaker, sir, the death of this young lady and her infant baby is a matter not restricted to just Langtor village or to eastern West Khasi Hills, but the pain of this shocking and untimely death is felt with grief and sadness in the society across the entire Khasi Hills and even the state at large. And the reason why there is grief, sadness and pain is because as a society we came to know from news report and from news channel on YouTube that Mairang police station had prior and adequate knowledge about the threat to life of late Kong Darisha. We came to know that right from 12 February 2025, when the family members of Kong Darisha learned of threat being made by a particular person who had demanded that his name be removed from documents like birth certificate and baby report, which mentioned him as father of the child of Kong Darisha. The family members of Kong Darisha and promptly lodged an FIR at Mairang police station requesting for police protection. And because this unnamed person had sent a pleader's notice through an advocate mentioning the requirement of a DNA test, the family members of Kong Darisha and in the FIR lodge at Mairang police station asked authorities to facilitate a DNA test for ascertaining the paternity of Kong Darisha child. Mr. Speaker, sir, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I am presently a member of the Committee on Women, and it is one of my role and function to be apprised about crimes against women that happen everywhere in a state. Just a few months ago, in December last year, the Assembly Committee had visited the survivor of a horrific domestic violence incident at Niryang village in Thatlaskane block of West Jaintia Hills. The victim was allegedly set on fire by her own husband. And the chairperson of Assembly Committee has said during that visit that the extent of damage inflicted upon the victim may take months and years to heal. Deputy Speaker, sir, these painful stories have been happening over and over again. We recall 7 years ago, in June 2018, a heinous crime was committed at Mission Compound locality under my constituency of North Shillong, where a 3-week-old infant baby was allegedly murdered by the ex-husband of the mother of the infant baby. The ex-husband had climbed the terrace of the house and came down to his ex-wife's room in the middle of the night to attack his ex-wife, and then carried the child upstairs to terrace, where he dumped the broken body of the child in a bucket of water. Very painful and pathetic. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, again, how can we forget the death of late Kong Korphilia Nongkenri, 23 years old and resident of Raisamthia, again as recent as this year. And this month, on 2nd March 2025, Again, how can we forget the death of late Kong Korphilia Nongkenri, 23 years old and resident of Raisamthia, again on the constituency I represent. Late Kong Korphilia was 7 months pregnant when she was murdered by her own boyfriend in September 2002. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, painful stories like these are repeating over and over again. And it has happened again as recent as this year and this month on 2nd March 2025 at Langtor village in east and west Khasi Hills. And what is so hurtful this time round at Langtor village is that the police at Mairang police station had ample knowledge that there was a threat to life of late Kong Darisha Lingdo Kenshi. I cannot bear to remember the widely seen photo of a young lady still straddling her 2-month-old baby on her back, both lying dead in a shallow water reservoir at Langtor village. That haunting image will stay. Deputy Speaker, sir, I ask a simple question in this August House today. Where is the security to women and young children in our state? And this question is not only for the government of the day, but to the police department, to the State Women's Commission, to the Social Welfare Department, and to every other authority who is in a role to protect our women and children. I also take this opportunity to highlight another one issue which had already deliberated by our Honorable LO, the traffic congestion, which every common people are suffering now. It is not because of a narrow road. I don't believe, and I will never accept. It is because of the narrow mind of the people. I really would like to see the light of the day from the police department, police traffic department, whether they can act accordingly, whether they apply or implementing the Motor Vehicle Act, or it's just an act or a policy which later on converting into a conspiracy. So sad to see this very menace issue had trouble the state as a whole. It is not that, I don't see that the police, traffic, it's not that they cannot tackle this issue. It is because they don't have the will. They should have the guts to take action there and then. If it is a case, let's say, me, as an MLA, if I violate the rules, whether there's not, which doesn't allow to for parking, to use for parking, or for any other purposes, if they found that I been violated, please do accordingly. Accidents are taking place every day. Why the police cannot take action? Because of the rough, rushing drive, indisciplined driving. I love to remind that once I had mentioned that if our respected police traffic, if they don't have the guts, or if they are feeling shame to perform the duties, take off your uniform. On every important intersection point, the police traffic, they should be available. At least 2 shifts of timing. They should be in the position. And the other line department, DTO, municipal, PWD, this also sometime we have seen that there is an obstruction in the road. Maybe an example, I may draw to the attention of this house, that like Keating Road, there is many shop owner who are dealing with material, vehicle material. The department should do homework, should draw the line in the very spot that they should not exceed the line. Because this is also a very small issue, and this very small issue is converted always into a big issue. And I don't know whether the department does a flying squad. Where are they? We have seen some year ago they had launched, but I never see, or others could see, that they are on the spot. Wrong overtaking, it may create unsafety and unsecure for the people, for the commuters. It is the absolute duty of the police traffic. We would like to see that they should experience enough with this very menace issue. An example I may give when it comes to my constituency, that particular spot, I myself, most of the time, visiting the spot, it is not my duty, it is the absolute duty of the traffic. That junction had created a big problem for the whole area touching towards Waindo, Raisamthia, Mokhar, Jayao, Molai, some portion of Molai. Unnecessary traffic congestion. They should apply their mind. They should apply their ideas how to resolve this matter, which is unnecessary given problem to the people at large. These small issue, it will definitely create to a big issue. That's why prevention is better than cure. What I feel that the police department, we would like to see that from this very moment, we would like to see that you are proactive in the position where you are. Sir, Honorable Deputy Speaker, sir, I myself as a local representative of that particular area, constituency, I don't see that by keeping that barricade in front of the exit from Tamyo Molong, I don't see that it is the need of the hour. I would like to suggest or urge the government through the Honorable Minister that there is no such law and order. If there is a law and order problem, that is another thing which I don't dare to raise objection, which the people are facing unnecessary problem. This is a mass participation which need from all across. So I will not take much of the time. So I would like once again to thank the honorable member who moved this court motion, which allow me to get this opportunity to voice or to raise the issue. Thank you so much, Deputy Speaker, sir.